kind of thought, do you know what, we really love ice cream. Just one day randomly I saw a one-day course come up at Reading University on how to make ice cream. We thought we could do this, like Hitchin really needs an ice cream parlour. We quickly grew with our team, so we had around sort of 8 people that first summer. And currently, last summer just gone, we had 16 members of staff, all employed locally. We produce around 24 flavours in our cabinet, and when we first launched, that's all we had. And what we've kind of ended up doing is producing to date over around 400 flavours. We've managed to grow our business to just shy of £250,000.
We'd love to be in the supermarket as one of the next Walls ice creams.
We're opening a new shop in Letchworth, which is about a 10-minute drive from Hitchin. Letchworth has a real community spirit, and we feel like we can add a community hub there like we have done with Hitchin. We're looking to work with more children's charities because actually not many people know, but 1 in 4 children in Letchworth is living in poverty, and we want to try and make some sort of difference to their lives.
In the next 5 to 10 years, we'd like to open up more sites across England.
Hi, I'm Jack Wilshire. I'm from Hitchin, and I love coming to Fabio's.
So on the 18th of May 2015, I was in a factory in Glasgow and I overheard a phone call. I listened into this phone call and I heard that billionaire entrepreneur Sir Tom Hunter was going to be visiting this factory 2 days after I was there. So I was 18 at the time, took a day off school, went to the factory, hid behind his car for 2 hours, and I pitched the idea for Orbit to him in the car park. And that is how our journey began. So the Orbit programme is extremely powerful. We're working with about 1,000 Orbiteers this year. Now, if you're 17 years old, from any school that we work with, you come into the Orbit sessions and we help you to launch a business or secure a job in an industry of tomorrow. How that looks is over a 12-month period. You'll have exclusive workshops every month. You'll have a one-to-one mentoring session with a really successful business person who will mentor you through the process. You'll have an online platform with all these online training courses exclusive to Orbit, and you'll also have access to our events called VIP Life Stories, where we literally have billionaire entrepreneurs coming into the Orbit sessions and meeting with the Orbiteers in person. We recruit our Orbiteers primarily through the school system. There's about 100 schools working with Orbit this year. They put on videos about speeches for Orbit, or we come in individual speeches, and from each school we get about 40 applications. We narrow it down to 10 per school and let them into the programme. How Orbit makes money now is that every Orbiteer has to secure £1,000 in sponsorship. What we do is we go to our backers and our partners and we get £1,000 up front, let's say, and we pay them back through the monthly contributions that the sponsors make to us. So that's a really self-sustaining model that's working really well. In 2019, we're expecting to have £1 million in contracts secured over a 3-year period with £300,000 in revenue. 2020, we're expecting £2.3 million in contracts with £600,000 in revenue, and in 2021, we're expecting £1 million in revenue and £3 million in contracts.
Spark is a regeneration project that's focused within the community. We opened in May of 2018. We've got a real mix of businesses here, everything from street food through to hairdressers, through to more restaurant units and a small microbrewery as well.
The complementary mix of different businesses, you know, taking on full-time members of staff, 60 plus full-time employment jobs that have been created through this project. And that turnover pays for 400 hours of community events free of charge or on pay-as-you-feel basis for the community. Economically, the project's been a great success. We've been here for 9 months now and we've turned over £1.8 million. This was a street and a building previously that sat empty for 20 years, was derelict, and doesn't really fit the mould of York as a historic city. So the aim for the local authority was how can we build an economic regeneration that is supports and is supported by the community. People can see that actually you've got a derelict bit of land right in the city centre. There's development opportunities somewhere in the future, but not quite sure when. What can we do in the meantime that can activate a space, that can bring the community to place and can unlock assets to fundamentally change communities for the better? So for us, the key is how can we continue to implement and support the economic successes on the site to then build a sustainable concept that can go to other places if that's where it wants to go. And for our funders, it's very much, it's important for us to show that what they've supported is not just values and principles, but it's an economic success story too, and that's something that is as important to us.